Let's have a look at calculating the gradients of lines. Now, the gradient equation is going to be m, the gradient, is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And that's the formula which we're going to use as the basis for carrying on here. That's the basis we need, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. All right. So this, looking at the question here, we've got values that aren't actually complete integers. They've got some variables in there as well. So let's have a look at 6a first of all. So this is going to be theta. It's going to be exercise 1.03, and it's question 6a. All right. So let's have a lock. So we've got, I'll just make sure I'm going to do the right ones. I've got a big list here of requests. Okay. So A states, I'll write this out here. So A is C minus 2, comma, C plus 3. And C plus 1, comma, C minus 4. So the way I tend to think about this is, let's designate these as this is going to be x1, this is x2, and this is y1, and this is y2. So it's going to be, so m, I'll restate the equation, m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, let's begin. Which is y2? So we've got a y2, that's going to be c minus 4. I'll put this in brackets, yeah? And you'll see why in a second. Minus y1 is going to be c plus 3. Of course, in brackets, this means that it's actually a negative c and a negative 3. Okay, all over x2. Well, x2 is c plus 1 minus, and I've got x1, which is c minus 2. All right, so let's simplify that. So I've got c minus 4 minus c minus 3. That's with the brackets expanded because we've got negative c is negative c, negative 3 is negative 3. Same deal on the bottom. We've got c plus 1. I've got a minus c. In fact, that's effectively minus 1 times c, minus 1 times negative 2. So we've got minus c, and we've got plus, because two negatives are positive, negative 2, which is positive 2. All right, now let's simplify that, keeping equals under each other as best we can. Well, we've got a c minus a c is 0. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. All over. C minus c is 0, but I've got a 1 and a 2 is going to be 3. So the answer is negative 7 on 3. Now you could make that a decimal. You could make it an improper, a mixed fraction, but definitely I would go in your first instance, most succinct. The best way I would say would be use an improper fraction. And that would be the answer for 103, question 6a.